Ba-da-bum-bum-ba-bum. All right. What's going on, everyone? This is Zen from Zen World, and I hope you're having a great day. Before I officially start, because I'm using a new interface, I'm just going to check the stream, make sure my voice is sounding sexy. Oh, I sound great. Baki, you weren't late. I'm streaming live right now. Uh, how are you, my son? How are you? So today we're gonna get into some topics, and some of the topics that we're gonna get into is Ruby Rose, uh, leaving Batwoman, sorry, rather, Unkillables #3, and we're gonna spend a great amount of time with the Snyder cut. So, and we might have some guests on the show today. I might post the link so that some folks could jump in and we could get started and things of that nature. What's going on, Steve? Yeah, Baki, I see you. I see you, my boy. This is this is live stream. We're streaming live. So if you're seeing some, the first picture is kind of clickbaitish. You know what I mean? Not that I'm interested in her, but let me take this off so that you guys can see my beautiful face, even though I'm looking all scruff, like super scruff, and all that good stuff, right? So, yeah, I'm just again, we might have some guests later on. I'm trying a new interface. This is StreamYard. So this is the first time I'm using StreamYard, but I upgraded it. Seems to be pretty good and things of that nature. So first topic is Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose is leaving Batwoman, and there seems to be a lot of buzz about it, but I thought the show in particular was pretty. I thought the show in particular was pretty, for lack of better words, kind of cringe, right? I think out of all the CW type of shows, yeah, I'm looking all scruff, the scruff action, yeah. Yeah, I thought the show was pretty cringe itself. I don't think that Ruby Rose, you know, she took the role, but I don't really think that she wanted to do it, right? I don't think that she really wanted to be a part of uh, Batwoman, right? I think she wanted a role, and that was about it. So she left, and there isn't going to be another season, right? A lot of people are glad about that. I mean, there's going to be another season, but there won't be another season with her, and that's okay, right? That's totally okay. So they're definitely going through the process of recasting her. So the question is, who's going to be recasted as Batwoman, right? Um, it's pretty exciting to know that the show will still continue because the concept of having a Batwoman type of show is interesting because of how it played a part in all of the other stories, right? In combination with the team ups and the crossovers and things of that nature with Supergirl, the Flash, and with the late Green Arrow, right, which is no longer part of the whole CW landscape with the DC TV universe, I would say, right? So overall, I think her leaving is her decision, right? I don't really have a big opinion on it. A lot of people have opinions on whether or not she was a good Batwoman. It. I didn't really watch the show, so I don't have too much of an opinion. But what I do know is that looking at the character itself, it was kind of cringed. It was kind of cringe, and maybe it was because that every time she gets into the suit, she has to put on like a red wig, right? I wish they had just got someone who already had red hair, and that would have made it a little bit more feasible, for lack of better words, right? So that's that. Uh, so I don't know what everyone's opinion on the Batwoman and her leaving the show, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with brand new. I'm okay with the evolution of change, right? A lot of people are afraid of change, and they're like, so who's going to be the next Batwoman? We'll find out. We'll find out. We could only theorize who would be a good Batwoman, but I don't know. I don't actually. I can't think of any characters right now who would be a really great Batwoman off the top of my head, right? So, with that being said, we're gonna go on to the next topic, and that is Unkillable's number 3. Now, I mentioned this in previous streams before, and it is amazing. Let me tell you, when I this story is phenomenal. It's one of the best stories that I've ever read in terms of just comic books, and it really makes me, when people ask the question, "Hey Zen, what's your favorite comic book series? Is it Marvel or is it DC?" And I'm more inclined right now to say DC. And the reason being is Tom Taylor, who writes DC, he writes it so well. He brings out characters that are seemingly not important and then make them super important, right? So let me just do a recap on a rundown on Unkillable's number 3. So Unkillable's number 3 basically takes place in a dystopian type of alternate world where the anti-life equation has given people a virus, right? And that virus kind of puts them in a place where they are zombie-like, but not so zombie-like. But basically, it is kind of zombie-esque, because if they slash you and you start to bleed, you could get that type of virus, right? The anti-life equation virus. If they bite you, you're done, right? And basically what happens, skipping into number 3, right? There is no good guys, bad guys when it comes to the deceased universe, right? All of the people within the deceased universe itself, they're just trying to live, right? So this takes place after all of the Justice League have already perished. They all have been turned into uh, anti-life equation based zombies, right? I'm using the word zombie, but it isn't really zombie itself. So characters like Slade Wilson, who is Deathstroke, we're kind of following his story towards the beginning of Deceased Unkillables number 1, and then on to 2, right? Where he he links up with a whole bunch of super villains per se, right? And one of the things is that he gets bitten. He gets bitten. But Slade Wilson, Deathstroke, he has a healing factor, and his healing factor is probably the only one that I've seen within the deceased universe that is able to fight off the anti-life equation virus, right? So that he doesn't get turned or anything like that. But skipping on ahead into number 3. Number 3 takes place with Slade Wilson, his daughter, um, a whole bunch of other characters, including Solomon Grundy, Cheetah, and Jim Gordon, and characters of like that, right? And basically, they get into this place. They get into this place, and they're kind of locked in, right? Because on the outskirts is a whole bunch of anti-life equation zombies, right? So characters like Bane, he ends up they're at a place where they end up finding a whole bunch of children, right? And the children are scared out of their minds, right? Because one of the orphans that was there, which was Billy Baxton, he ended up turning into one of the zombies, the anti-life equation zombies. And we're trying to figure out, we're like, what happened to him? How did this all happen? But the kids are just kind of scared. But the reason why Tom Taylor is so phenomenal is because we know that the characters that we're following, we know all of their bad deeds, right? We know that they're villains and all kinds of things of that nature. But at the same time, we get to really love these characters, right? We get to really love what they do and how they actually treat the orphans, right? So they do have a mini time skip, right? And I'm kind of going from part 2, and then I'll get into the meat of part 3. And they're taking care of the kids. They're having a jolly time. They know that the world is done, right? But they're trying to make the best out of it. So you see things like this little girl who's like petting Cheetah and calls her Kitty, and basically she's the only one who could call her that. We see Bane holding these kids, and it isn't like they just turn into good guys, but it's like they're taking care of children. One of the things is like a lot of the villains don't actually try to hurt children anyway, so that's not really their MO or things of that nature. But anyway, we're jumping ahead. Bane ends up getting turned, right? He tries to save, some he tries to, save some people, and then he ends up getting turned. And then Solomon Grundy is fighting him off, right? He's fighting him off, and then Solomon Grundy, in his own kind of deep voice, that undead type of voice, was like, run, right? He's telling everyone to run, to get out. So And Jim Gordon ends up making a decision. He said, Jim Gordon basically said, let's use this room where all of the undead are coming in as like a kill zone, right? A place where they could just kind of knock them out as soon as they're coming in, basically, which is a really good idea and it's a phenomenal plan, right? So basically that happens. They get out, they end up getting on one of the bus with the kids and things of that nature. Um, and what happens next is they're trying to get away, and then Mirror Master. Now, previously in part one, leading into part two of Unkillables, Mirror Master, who's a Flash villain, he he Mirror Master gets turned. And just in case you don't know about Mirror Master's ability, Mirror Master has the ability to basically phase through any mirror, right? So any kind of source of reflection he can go into and come out. It's kind of like he's warping, right? I wouldn't call it teleportation because he is traveling into a mirror-based verse, right? A mirror verse. So he ends up snatching. So basically, Mirror Master has been turned, right? He's been turned into the anti-life equation base, and they still retain all of their abilities and things of that nature. What's going on, Luis? What's going on? Yeah, yeah. Super Mario Maker's on Friday, my friend. Super Mario Maker's on Friday, for sure. We're doing that at 6 o'clock. But going back to the story, Mirror Master takes these kids, and they're all trying to fight them off, right? Cheetah's trying to fight them off, things of that nature. And yeah, it's just like it's amazing how things like really kind of play out in that type of way. But then we get to a point where they make it to a certain place and they get out and they see someone, right? Who is undead and she's a powerhouse. Guess who that is? That is Wonder Woman. So the first thing that happens, and this is kind of a sacrifice in our own type of way, and this kind of lets you know how much the story has led you to really like certain characters that you probably would never have liked before. Cheetah gets out the car in order because that's Wonder Woman's arch nemesis. She doesn't really care that she's undead. She's like, this is Wonder Woman. She's like, I'm gonna like. Cheetah's like, I'm gonna like eradicate her. So she gets out of the bus in an attempt to help the rest of her team, right? Solomon Grundy, Slade Wilson, all of them, and she gets out the car and she starts she goes against Wonder Woman as best as she can. Solomon Grundy gets out, goes against them, and yeah, she doesn't. Wonder Woman basically kills them all. That's it. I'm not really laughing at that because it's kind of sad. It's sad to see like Cheetah as she was protecting that girl on the bus, and then she gets off, and then she starts fighting, and then she doesn't make it. Right? She doesn't make it, and it seems like all is lost right now. Right? It doesn't really seem like anyone. So I'm leaving out some characters who are also there with you, with them. There's characters like Slade Wilson's daughter, um, and there's Red Hood. Red Hood is there too. He's kind of like one of the mainstay members, and basically they don't get a chance to. They only save some of the kids. Some of the kids are lost because Mirror Master took them away, and we get to the point where all hope seems lost. Wonder Woman is about to like eradicate all of them. She's gonna rip them apart, like she's done other people, right? Like Cheetah and the rest of them, right? She like smashed her face in and things of that nature. So as she's getting on the bus, someone pops out that we never thought would ever pop out, nor did I think would pop out, and that is Mary Marvel. Now, Mary Marvel is she's part of the Shazam family, and yeah, it's like pretty awesome to see her because with Shazam gone, because remember when Shazam is utilizing his powers, when he distributes it to the Shazam family, they're all kind of spliced across, right? So yeah, it's just kind of what happens is she kind of contains all of the power of Shazam now. So she's kind of pissed off, right? She's not really playing around anymore. She isn't like that. This is a dystopian type of like alternate reality, right? Where certain characters who are just like really nice and fun and things of that nature, yeah, she basically goes in and she eradicates Wonder Woman. Not eradicates her, but she like fights her off and at a ferocious level. So basically, they Mary Marvel is the one who lets them know if. Hold on, let me pause for a second. Lewis, I see your comments. No, I'm not. This is no, I'm playing only on Fridays and Saturdays. Am I gonna play Super Mario Maker? Those are the only days that I play Super Mario Maker. So Fridays at 6 and Saturdays at 6 o'clock. So yeah, yeah. Because this is this really comic book talk, so you could jump in, when you see the content that you really most enjoy. But Friday for sure, I'm playing Super Mario Maker, and Saturday for sure. Towards the other people, I'm not too sure. It's people come and leave when it comes to content. Sometimes people subscribe, sometimes people unsubscribe, and that's okay with me, right? I think I'm still trying to push positive vibes and things of that nature. So either way, we're just trying to have a good time, and um, I think that's the main reason for streaming, right? Just to have a good time. Anything else, bad vibes, nah, it's not so good, right? But overall, Deceased is Unkillable's Deceased is a really good run, right? If you're interested in reading it, Tom Taylor is an amazing writer. And I didn't give you the climax and basically the end of what happens, but I do think that you all should go out, watch it. I mean, not watch it, because when I was reading it, I felt like I was watching. I was like fully immersed. But definitely go and check it out, right? Tom Taylor, Unkillables #3, which Deceased is gonna have a sequel, right? So let me just go into the comment section for a little bit before we get into the next topic. I want to be a YouTuber. Lewis, you want to be a YouTuber? You should do it. Why not? You know what I mean? It's here's the thing, right? About being a YouTuber. I don't really consider myself a YouTuber yet until I get to like some phenomenal number that is that I could barely handle, right? But one of the things I think being a YouTuber, you just got to be yourself. That's it. You just got to be yourself. Whatever yourself is, that's what you got to be and nothing else, right? Because it's your personality and people will gravitate to your personality. I think one of the key things is, Luis, you just got to be consistent with your videos, right? And I know I'm talking kind of smack a little bit because sometimes I'm not consistent with my videos, right? Depending on the season and depending on how I'm feeling, things of that nature. But for you, I wouldn't say try to be like anyone else. You said you're only 12 years old. No, that's fine. Luis, when I started watching YouTube, there's this kid on YouTube who only did like unboxing for toys, and now he's at like 16. Like how much? I think like 16 million. I forgot his name, but pretty much anything that you really love, believe me that there's other people who like it too. If you think you're the only one who likes something, that's not the case. You might be the only one who likes something within your realm, your area, but then when you spread your personality onto the internet in a safe way, of course, and YouTube is kind of one of them, a platform where you can meet other people who are like-minded, who like the things you like, right? So if you want to be a YouTuber, you do it, right? If you don't have all the required materials yet, basically you just need like a webcam and a computer, right? If it's gaming, all you do need certain equipment that could be costly depending on the streams that you're trying to do. But if you're just trying to, like my son, for example, and he's 10, right? But he YouTubes and he basically just has a headset and he plays Fortnite and that's it. And yes, he does care about like how many views he gets, but he does it. He plays the game and then when he's done, he's done. And then whoever watches it, they watch it. Um, but the more content you make over time, plus consistency, things will start to add up, right? So you have to do the things that you really like to do. My hair's looking wild today, guys. Oh man. No, I hear you. My son has online classes too, so just think it out, right? Wait till the summertime. Maybe you want to talk to your parents and say like, "Hey, I want to do this. I want to become a YouTuber." How do you guys feel about it, right? They might say yes, they might say no, right? Depending on it all depends. You got to think it out and plan it out. There's nothing wrong with planning. Take the time to plan, right? All right. So our next topic and our main topic for our comic book vibes today is Justice League, the Snyder Cut. So everyone, the Snyder Cut is coming out. It is official. It isn't something that is not gonna happen. It is something that is gonna happen. Now, if you're not familiar with the Snyder Cut or that terminology in itself, the Snyder Cut is basically what what Zack Snyder really wanted it to be, his vision, right? Before all the cuts and the edits and things of that nature. So yeah, it's coming out. Him and Henry Cavill, they did kind of a stream, and the stream was basically just them going through the process of unveiling what's going on, right? And the unveiling itself was the Snyder Cut, and I'm excited for it. And the reason why I'm excited for it is because it is going to be there's a lot of things that are going to be overhauled, right? And the overhaul is going to come from my favorite part of it's going to be on HBO Max, right? I don't have HBO Max, but I will when it comes out. Even if it's for the 7-day trial or if they have a trial and things of that nature, right? Um it's that T action, right? So yeah, there's a couple things when it comes to the Snyder Cut itself. They they're revamping. They're putting in a lot of um added content, but they're also gonna rescore the movie. And guess who's gonna be doing the rescoring? Guess, guess. Hans Zimmer. I just mentioned Hans Zimmer yesterday, and I mentioned Hans Zimmer as uh, well. To me, he's the best composer out there. You guys could argue with me, but I can name a ton of movies that he's done the score for, and they are amazing. Um, really good writing plus Hans Zimmer equals just like an amazing movie. If it's Hans Zimmer and a mediocre movie, the movie is gonna be good. You know, it's gonna be all right because Hans Zimmer is the one who scored it himself. So couple of things. Henry Cavill is doing some reshoots for it. It's going to be on HBO Max. It's going to be in totality. It's supposed to be about 4 hours long, 4 hours plus long, right? And they're going to make it episodic. Episodic meaning that it's not going to be 4 hours just in one go, right? What they're going to do is going to break it up into different pieces on HBO Max and you'll stream it basically, right? Uh, they may drop it like all 4 hours so you can watch it continuously. Uh, but that might be pretty heavy to watch a movie continuously for 4 hours, but maybe not in this day and time. And the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of us, we binge shows, right? Like I said, I remember just the other day, I binge watched V Wars, and it's not gonna have a second season, but anyway, that's my that's just my gripe about it. But anyway, I'm ridiculously excited for it. Um, Super excited for the Snyder Cut and what's gonna happen and how it could open up the doors for the DCEU. Now, yesterday on the show, which was pre-recorded, I um I was talking about how Flashpoint could fix things, right? And I still have a strong gravitation towards Flashpoint and that movie fixing things. But now I do have now that the Snyder Cut is is now confirmed to be released, I do have um, a strong opinion on how the DCEU could go, and the reason being is because of the Snyder Cut is coming out for Justice League. There's a lot of things that could be fixed, a lot of things that could be added, and I think he originally he wanted more money to kind of elevate the movie to where it needed to go. So about I think $20 million more. I'm not too sure if he got it. He got an extra budget to fix up things in the Snyder Cut, basically, and I hope he did. But one of the things that I'm really excited for is just bonus scenes and extra scenes that really bridge the understanding of Darkseid himself, right? And they had Steppenwolf who came and he got obliterated by Superman. But I think that whole fight, that whole thing should have been like fixed up a little bit more because it made it seem like the other Justice League members weren't needed at all. And Batman seemed a little bit comedical in that movie, right? Some people will probably disagree, but I think he was a little bit comedical in the movie itself. And, I want to see the Batman who's not the person who's going against someone, but the one who comes up with like a really good plan through detective work and just overcoming obstacles, right? I hear you. I appreciate you. So yeah, it's the Snyder Cut is pretty exciting. So I'm gonna see if I can bring up a quick picture, do a quick share screen so that we can see the Snyder Cut, the tweet, right? That was there. Let's see if I can bring it up. Application window, my Chrome tab. Let's see. All right. Let's see if you guys can see this. Yeah, so this is HBO Max. They tweeted this about uh let's see, about 4 hours ago, right? 4 hours ago they tweeted this, and yeah, I'm super excited. Super excited for it. Uh I wonder if you guys could see this. Can you guys see the screen? Yeah, you guys can see the screen, right? You guys can see the screen and you can see me. So basically this is it right here. Snyder Cut, all the good stuff. Zack Snyder. Let's go to his page, right? This guy is amazing. So this is what he tweeted. Well, he's been tweeting like quite a bit. So if you kind of go through his tweets leading up to uh, the release, this is when he had the Man of Steel um, on it, and they this is from the 18th, and they had questions and things of that nature. So one could have perceived like this is a Man of Steel 2 coming out, but it wasn't. It led up to this. Zack Snyder's Justice League. So that title alone is pretty. Oh man, that title alone is pretty heavy, and the reason why it's pretty heavy is because it's his name is in the title, right? It's Zack Snyder's Justice League. So this is the way he envisioned it, which is pretty amazing, right? So congratulations to Zack Snyder because this is what he wanted. This is what we all wanted. Those of you who are DC fans, and yeah, it happened, right? So I'm pretty excited for that and excited for where it's going to go in terms of its totality, right? So I won't say too much more. Gonna bring this stream to an end in a little bit. Let me just check. Originally we were supposed to have some people on here, so I don't know if they were able to get on. So let me check one more time because we were going to do some debates here in a little bit. I know this stream was originally scheduled for 7 o'clock, but I said let me make it earlier just so I could check out StreamYard itself. And yeah, let me see. Just checking out some stuff. Make sure. Not too sure if folks can log in. So yeah, and just so you guys know, Monday through, let me just give you guys the rundown of the schedule. Monday through Thursday is basically comic book vibes. Either it's going to be pre-recorded or it's going to be live streamed like how it is right now, depending on how it is. And Friday and Saturdays are Zen games, right? So that's when I'm going to play Super Mario Maker and Super Mario Maker. So the live streams for that. This channel is mainly comic books, and then we have a little bit of sprinkle of Super Mario Maker, and yeah, sometimes I might even kind of just bring out the Super Mario Maker as a bonus on any other random day. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be any day. But specifically Fridays and Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for those of you who are into it, right? This is some good stuff. Some good tea. All right, let me check. And no, I don't think the folks who are supposed to jump on are able to jump on in terms of connectivity and things of that nature. So yeah, no, I don't think they're able to. All right, so we'll leave it at that. All right, team. Just gonna let's just bring up the screen again one more time so that we could kind of scan through the topics that we talked about today in its totality. So we talked about Ruby Rose as being she's leaving. She's not. I'm saying it like she's leaving us, but she is leaving Batwoman, the show Batwoman on CW, and for her reasons, right? I didn't really do too much of the research about the reasoning behind why she's actually leaving, but one of the things that for me is change is not always a bad thing, right? Maybe she's leaving because she wants to leave, right? And that's about it. And that's I'm pretty cool with that. The second, we talked in depth about Justice League, well, not Justice League, Deceased, Unkillables #3, which is kind of the side story of Deceased, but it does play into the continuity of what happened with certain characters. So it is canon with the Deceased universe itself, right? It isn't like just a side story that really has nothing to do with it. It kind of bridges on what's been going on with some of the villains and some of the characters like Jason Todd, who is the Red Hood, and things of that nature. So go out and check it out. Tom Taylor is an amazing writer. I think he is part and partial. Basically, he's even with me with Jonathan Hickman from Marvel Comics, right? Who is writing like the Dawn of X and who has written House of X and Powers of 10, that whole entirety of that rebirth for the X-Men run, right? And lastly, we spoke about Zack Snyder and the Snyder Cut. Super excited for that. Excited to see where it goes in terms of just I just want to see, like, is this gonna be the rebirth, right? Because this is the best thing coming out of the DCEU right now, right? And a lot of people are excited, and I would hate for all of us to be excited. And you know what happens? We don't. It's not good. But what we do know is that it can't be worse than what we've seen, right? With Henry Cavill with his mustache and then trying to edit it out. So I think they are reshooting that portion in the sense of it won't happen. We're not going to see that portion. We're going to see a whole brand new appearance. Not a whole brand new appearance. We might even see his healing suit, right, which is the black suit and things of that nature, and it play a more pivotal part in the storyline itself. So I'm excited for that and all things to come when it with this the Snyder cut. So with that being said, everyone, what is this? I see a device. What is this? Your guests need to connect camera. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Device not connected. Who's this? Making sure. I think we got one of our team members trying to jump in, but not too sure. It says your guests will need to connect their mic/cam before you add them to the stream. Huh. So they probably can't jump in. Let me see. Let me hold out a little bit. In the meantime, let me just kind of jumping around a little bit. Hold on, team. I'm gonna play some music in the background. I don't even know if you guys hear the music. Kind of jumping around a little bit. Hold on, team. some music in the background.
Hello.
Yo, yo.
All right. I'm on the show.
You got on. What's going on? And can you introduce yourself, sir?
Oh, I got to do that, right? Hold
yeah,
on.
yeah.
I can't. First of all,
We're live.
you sound mad low. Second of all, what's going on, guys? This is the unknown. Um, how you guys doing today? I can't really hear you too well. I don't know why. It's like you're low. I had to go on to when you press the link through Instagram,
Mhm.
it doesn't allow me. Remember, I was telling you it doesn't allow me to, it doesn't prompt me for the mic and the camera.
Right,
So I
right, right.
opened it with Firefox and the prompt came up to add mic and share it.
Got it.
So that's how
Got
I'm
it.
on. However, I have to hold the joint up to my head like it's a telephone.
Really? Oh, yeah, because they microphone and you're using the phone that you should probably use like a headset, like headphones or things of that
Oh,
nature, so that you could better hear, depending
oh.
on uh but yeah, we just finished talking about the three topics, but I was
No,
about to close it.
oh shoot.
I was about to close the stream, but it's all good.
But now now I know how to work it, so it's good. So
Yeah,
that's you know how to work
no,
it,
it's
and
all
I
good.
actually have
So
headphones.
yeah, but yeah, this is the platform, and we're gonna. I don't know how it's gonna play back in terms of the connectivity and play rate. It's when I was watching it, the quality didn't look as high, but you know, we'll play around with it. See,
Yeah.
debate, get the debate going, and
Oh yeah.
let me see something real quick. In the Brandon, take off the Brandon, and should see both of us. Yeah, okay. So if you check YouTube right now, you'll see the both of us kind of on split screenish. Yeah. Let me see. So it's a nice little flow. Nice little flow. Um, all right, team. So yeah, so think he disconnected, but we're gonna try it again. This is kind of a test stream of sorts, right? Where we're just kind of testing the waters for future shows, you know what I mean? Testing the waters. All right. Yo.
All right, you hear me, right?
Yeah, no, I hear you perfectly.
All right, good. But I'm trying to flip my camera. It didn't prompt me for the camera. It only prompted me for audio, which is strange.
Hmm.
I know how to turn off the mic, but when I press video,
Yeah.
it disconnects the audio. So that's what I'm going through right now.
Hmm.
But I don't know why it won't flip the camera. Oh, whatever.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Mike solo layout. Yeah, I can't do
Yeah.
anything from my end.
I don't know
Uh,
why.
I mean, you can use your computer too. That's another option too,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'll do. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah.
even if it's for like future videos. But while you're here, let me ask some questions for
Uh huh.
whoever watches this later. What got you into comic books or comic book characters?
What
The
got me into
unknown.
comic books? Don't know. Yeah, yeah. What got me into comic books? Let's see. I would have to say, um, what got me into comic books was we have to bring it back to like Superman.
Mhm.
Superman, when the whack shows used to be on TV when you used to see the strings making them fly through the air. Yeah, that old whack crap. That got me into it, and I started from there with Superman. Also, the Hulk
Mhm.
with Lou Ferrigno.
Mhm.
When he used to change and stuff and mash up the place and stuff like that. So that's what got me into comics, and I wanted to be strong and all that stuff. So it blended well. So the imagination just ran wild, and that was it. That's how I got in.
So who's your favorite superhero
All right, so that's gonna be hard. However, well,
or villain, depending on?
nah. Well, okay, so I would have to say no holds bar, my favorite, not strongest, not the weakest, not the fastest, none of that. My favorite superhero is between two guys,
Mm.
Wolverine and the Incredible Hulk. That's it.
Mm.
The two guys. I don't know why, because in some universes, Wolverine has to kill Hulk. Hulk breaks him in half, throws him over the Himalaya Mountains. So I would have to say Wolverine would be right above the Hulk, as my favorite.
Okay,
Uh,
cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to Country Boy. Country Boy said Luffy. We were talking about favorite superheroes.
Not, he just started watching One Piece. He talking about Luffy. No, boy, Luffy is grade A, bro. Luffy's grade A. Best power.
But yeah, so the Hulk, so I guess it all depends, right? It depends
Yeah,
on kind of the occasion and the feeling, whether it's the
yeah,
Wolverine or the Hulk. Okay,
yes, correct.
that's probably why they decided to do a fusion character. I think it was Weapon H in some of the later, more recent comics and within the last 2 years.
Now
Weapon
you're gonna have to
H.
go through that because I didn't even know about that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but yeah, basically, let me see if I could bring up a picture here. Can you actually see the screen from your end, or
I can see. Yeah, I can see you.
okay? So I'm gonna bring up a picture of Weapon H. It didn't. The storyline didn't do so well, but it still did. Uh, I guess okay for what it was. But basically, there's this guy, and he just got infused with kind of like a DNA process, but with the two characters. So I'm gonna bring up a picture. I'm on the Goog right now. Let me just change the perspective for StreamYard, uh, and then share the screen, and then spice it up. Country Boy said Luffy.
He's a Luffy again.
No, no, he didn't say it. I'm just reading the comments
Oh,
again.
oh, oh, oh. He's just watching it down too. He's not. He's no man.
Yeah. So can you see the picture on the screen right here?
Let me see. Hold on.
Some good tea. Yeah. So this is Weapon H, the character who he is. So let me see. I'm gonna go back a little bit and Clayton Cortez, and he is Weapon H. So we're going to the Marvel fandom wiki itself, not the wiki, but yeah, it is the wiki. Um, so yeah, this is the entirety of the character of himself, right? Overall. So Clayton Cortez is basically he has the abilities of both the Hulk and also um, the Hulk and Wolverine. I couldn't even remember his name for a second, even though we were just talking about him. So yeah, he's those are that's the character himself. Um,
I'm back.
yeah,
I'm back.
so that's the all right. Yeah, so that's Clayton Cortez, and he is Weapon H.
I did not know that we had that.
Yeah, he's pretty recent. So he premiered. He's probably once 2017. His first appearance was September 2017, and
Oh, that's this
total.
other day. Okay.
Yeah, totally awesome Hulk number 21. But I don't really think they know what to do with him too much, uh, because he is kind of like a Hulk with um, adamantium and claws, which is
That's like unstoppable. Yep.
yeah. So I mean, that's what it is. But why I even brought him up is because a lot of people will say that their favorite characters are the Hulk and Wolverine. So I guess Marvel was like, you know what? Let's just fuse them together
Use. Yep.
to make this other character who never wanted to be that though. That's the thing. I think that's why the storyline is pretty good, is because he didn't actually want to be he didn't want to be a part of this whole experiment. So kind of like one of those forced governmental type of things, like many of the other um, weapon plus people, super soldier serums. So yeah.
What Earth is said? What Earth is that on?
616. So that's the continuity, the normal continuity that we usually read from like
Okay.
storyline. So yeah.
Okay. So he was real then. So it's not
Yeah,
like
yeah. Yeah, he
okay.
wasn't from like an alternate timeline or anything. So he's still currently in the 616 universe, but they haven't brought him back up, right? In terms of like storylines. Uh
Uh,
Country Boy said Spawn is my favorite, but before he went nuts. Why do you say he went nuts?
when he went nuts.
It depends. He may be talking about, depending on the storyline. Um, some things were retconned in terms of him beating on his wife.
That
Uh,
was before he died?
yeah. So the story, and these things were retconned already because basically they were saying that before he had died, even though he seemed like a good guy, he was a not an assassin, but one of those guys who just goes after people. I think like a not a bounty hunter, but yeah, he works for the government, things like that. But they were saying that he actually used to beat on his wife. And
Really?
yeah, so there's a comic book, there's a couple of comic books where after Spawn beat God, both the devil and God, when he acts like the all creator of all things, which is the mother of the devil and God. He asked her basically, can you, I just want to return to my wife, right? And upon doing that, she saw he saw her basically um talking to her new husband, which was his old best friend, right?
Uh-huh.
Before he had died, because they got together after he passed away. Not like she cheated on him or anything, but they got together, and basically, I forgot the boyfriend's name or the husband's name, but he felt kind of inferior, and the reason why he felt inferior is because Spawn has all these powers, and she's always talking about all these things. He said, Steven said, "Where's my guest invitation to help?" He said that. Hold on, Steve. I'm about to put everyone on right now.
It's even tight now. Whew.
uh, but yeah, he basically upon
Nah, nah.
she when he was like Spawn was over watching their conversation, she basically said like, you didn't know this, but he used to hit me and things of that nature. And that comic book set a lot of people off because it made him look like a beater, you know what I mean? Like abuser this
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
entire
Well,
time.
technically, yeah.
But then they had a comic book later on that retcon that it wasn't a retcon, but it basically said that she had false memories put in her,
Oh.
and which was like by a demon. The false memories that were put in her basically led to her saying those things and believing those things. I didn't read that comic book. I just know of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not too sure. I know I just said like all of that. I'm not too sure if that's what he's talking about. Uh, I have to go back and check in the comments. Let me see. Country boy, where are you at? Let me see. I like jumped off. I forgot that the screen was still up. Um, Steven said this is gonna get a dislike. Steven, first of all, I didn't even know that you would want to come on the show. But yeah, let me see if Country Boy wants to come on. We're just gonna get everybody. Hold on, let
Like
me
I said,
see.
like, subscribe to my channel.
Uh-huh. All right, guys. So I posted the link in the chat, and you guys could get on. I still have to approve. So at least the great thing about this, I could post a link, but I could approve who gets on. So any spam that tries to come on and say like a whole bunch of like I don't know, some racist stuff, I'll be like, you couldn't get in anyway.
Yep.
But yeah, let me see. Wait, Country Boy, you said he was wicked. Country Boy, how about you just click on the link? Click on the link because I'm not too sure if you're talking about
Yeah, I don't
Spawn.
know which one you're talking about, bro.
Yeah, you still talking about Luffy or are you talking about Spawn?
Ah, Luffy.
Because you guys are one One Piece. I still haven't watched One Piece yet.
Oh my goodness.
Man. One Piece. One Piece. Someone posted. He's not here right now. He might jump in later. Someone posted a battle the other day, and it was like Galactus versus. Wait, hold on. Country Boy said he was a bad A, but he had a dark side. Wait, who are you talking about? Are you talking about Spawn?
That can't be Luffy.
Yeah. Who's this? Oh, you changed your picture. I was like, wait, who's this?
Oh yeah. Because my video ain't working, so I gotta show the people who the unknown looking like. No, I don't look like that, guys.
He said in a little. Wait, but Country Boy, are you talking about Spawn? I just want to make sure we're talking about.
Oh, I can see the live chats. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah. But yeah.
Steven said. I just read it, so it's funny. Oh, this is gonna get a dislike. I can see him saying it. I can see it.
But yeah, I was trying to think about that battle. He was saying Galactus versus someone. But that was
Galactus versus who?
I don't know. He said it yesterday. Because speaking of Spawn, we do have a Michael Cortez. He's not here right now. But you said
I heard that name. You said that a few times before, Michael Cortez.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna summon him right now. Steven said sending dead links and stuff. That's not a dead link. What are you talking about? That's the link. Wait, hold on. No way.
That can't be a dead link. Open it up in like Firefox.
Yeah. Oh, because it does have the recommendations for what you should use.
Oh, it does? I don't know. I just tried Firefox and it went through.
Yeah. Let me check first. Let me change the screen because I'm already.
Yo.
I'm gonna get a fat dislike. It's all good, baby. It's all good. Sometimes you gotta get dislikes to grow. No, but that's the link though.
That is
no. All jokes aside, that's the link. That's
yeah. I got it.
Did I post something else? Boy. Yeah, StreamYard. Yeah, this is the link. Hold on, let me see what happens when you know what? I should have done this. I should have tested out by me trying to click on the link myself. And then test it out from there. AC, let me see.
Can they click on that link from there?
Should be. Yeah, should be. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do myself right now. I'm gonna jump on, click on the link.
Oh, now I read his comics. His comment. I'm watching you from my mom's cell phone because the computer's YouTube doesn't work. Got it. Cool, Lewis. What's up? And Country Boy Kitchen. He said, "Wait, what's going on? I'm lost." Luffy. Just throw it in there, bro. Oh shoot,
Steve. What are you talking about? The link works. I'm about to stream myself.
So allow the access, bro.
Yeah, you just gotta hold on. I'm gonna.
You gotta allow the access. You gotta allow access to the mic and all that.
Yeah, you have to. No, you have to allow. Oh, that I just saw the comment. Yeah, you have to. It's not spam.
He don't want no virus on his phone, bro.
Hold on, I'm about to stream myself. See?
It works.
It keeps telling me to allow. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, he don't want the allowed access. Well, you have to allow it to access your mic at least, so that you could talk.
Yeah, it works though. I just used it. All right, Country Boy's on. We're about to get a part. Country Boy.
Hey guys, what's up? You hear me?
Yeah, we hear
bro.
You. Okay. And I ain't talking about Dookie Luffy.
Wait, you were talking about
Well, we figured out you were talking about Spawn, but you just threw out Luffy out there, so you just messed us up.
I was messing with you, Hugh, about Luffy.
Oh, chill. My name is the Unknown. Thank you, and second of all, don't ever joke about Luffy. This is not the place and the time to talk about Luffy. We are talking about Marvel or DC or any type of mutants because Luffy is beyond these guys. So let's leave Luffy out of this conversation. Maybe if Andre will or Zen will take it upon himself to watch and binge watch some of One Piece, then we could have a discussion about that.
Yeah,
because Steven has a lot to say about that too. So
who One Piece? See, we got to do an anime stream then. It got
to be an anime stream because
we got to do. I can set it
up.
It
got to be.
I can set
that
it
one.
up easy.
That would be good. That would be good because Country Boy does watch anime too, so he could definitely jump in on them joints heavy. And you already know Steven, whatever his name is.
So Spawn, right? I haven't watched it read a lot, but I realized there was two or three sections. There's one where he was in hell, that one, and then there's one where he was on Earth, and then there's one where he was in heaven, right?
Right.
Oh, sure.
So, you didn't even know that, did you?
Playtime? Was that Steve? You made it? You try to cover your face?
Bro, you could have turned off the camera.
We streaming, baby. Yeah, we hear you.
What do you say?
Z Collects, what's going on? Z Collects. Z Collects is naming all the anime. Death Note, Baki. Oh, you know about Baki? Z Collects. Oh snap! All right, Playtime. Why'd you put that?
Oh gosh.
Oh man,
that's some good stuff. Playtime.
You see, that's why he fell off.
Oh shoot!
Nah, all right. All jokes aside, that's kind of scary though. We about to make a horror movie, right?
We about to get fat dislikes now.
Oh man. See, we should. I'm about to change the title to Everything Talk. We got Z Collects talking about anime here. I'm about to get into some anime talk.
Oh, it's over now. Sorry,
Anime's
guys.
done though. Like, there's no anime. So.
No, it's true. There isn't. Yeah, there is
about One Piece.
One Piece is done too, though. One Piece and the manga's delayed. Everything is delayed.
Steve, what? One Piece is delayed?
Steve, just get in the camera. What are you doing?
You're like halfway see me though.
I see you right there, bro. Yo.
I've been watching.
Anybody give us dislikes? This doll right here is gonna haunt y'all.
Oh, that's OD scary.
What is that, though? What kind of doll is that?
That's Caillou, baby.
Caillou, baby, Caillou.
What?
Nothing but noggin. What the
Trying to
hell?
just play, yo. Just play, Tiana. Just play. Go play.
You.
Oh man.
Oh shoot.
All right, Tiana, press video. Take the video off.
There you go.
Y'all trying to make a green screen for him?
How you forehead big?
But all manga right now is delayed, and One Piece is delayed too. The manga and the anime.
I don't know. Y'all know about the One Piece.
I'm still trying to get into One Piece. I'm like 120 some episodes in, and I'm still trying to get into it.
I'm still on episode 10.
Wait. All right, so what we talking about? We're getting back to the Spawn because I didn't know about that Spawn thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go back to the Spawn thing because he has to explain this heaven, hell, and earth business. Because I didn't know. Well, I don't watch Spawn. I don't read Spawn, so I don't know. I just watched the movie one time with Michael Jai White. You know, he was kung fu and everybody up. He could turn the cloth the cloth into
That is
metal and
not
all that stuff.
even. I mean, that's just a movie. They like did add stuff that's not even in the. I've been watching it so long. Huh? I'm hearing myself.
Yeah, we got an echo for some reason.
Okay, finger.
You got some
Is
type
it
of
because
echo.
of me? Is it because of me? Because I don't got no headphones on or nothing. You
Yeah,
think
it's
so?
good to you.
Damn. All right, hold on. Let me grab some headphones.
It sounds fine now.
Yeah, I didn't hear an echo just now, but
Oh, okay, so it ain't me
But
then.
it's. Remember I left off when he was. I know he beat the devil and he beat God.
Mhm.
And my thing is, did he had came back to Earth or he had to stay up?
No. So when he beat God and the devil, he basically became way more powerful than them because the creator gave him power. So he ended up when he beat them, he ended up having to destroy the whole entire planet, basically, and he needed to recreate it. So that's when he became like the all-powerful version of Spawn. I think it was like his angel form, his angel-looking form.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
So he ended up recreating uh the whole entire planet. If anything, he recreated the whole entire universe. Um, so yeah, that comic book is kind of wild.
Yeah, it's out there because it's like they made him so powerful that he was more powerful than everybody. Like, I think they overdid it when they did that. Like there's nothing that I found out that there's nothing that could kill him. There's nothing
Right.
he could, so it's like
You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
All right, good. All right. No, I just put in some headphones. Good. Who writes Spawn? Image, right? Image Comics.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay.
But
Todd
that's
McFarlane.
is it Spawn a graphic novel though? Like, isn't he considered a graphic novel?
No, he's considered still Image comic book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know those graphic comic book guys, they have like all these unlimited powers. Like, oh yeah, I can't die. That's fine, cool. Yeah, I can lift the earth with my penis, whatever. So it's like to me, I don't count those graphic novel guys. Like Constantine, like really, like Constantine is a perfect example. Like he's considered comic book, but he's more like a graphic novel kind of guy. So it's like
Absolutely, yeah.
Who?
It's like I don't count
Constantine.
those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Constantine is a great character. I mean, now I like him. I didn't like him before, but now I'm invested into that character. Just because of Justice League, Dark, that animated movie that DC released. It's pretty good.
no, I just found Constantine boring. I found him too. At one point, I just found him too. What's the word I'm looking for? Not lonely, but he was more like a depressed. Like that's how I feel. Like when I read anything from him, I feel like he's a depressed person.
Who? Constantine?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
not morbid. I don't even know how exact word, but he's just depressed to me.
Because you know what? He's been through so much. He's seen death. He's been to hell. He doesn't really have a soul. I mean, he has a soul, but it depends on the comic continuity that you're reading. But I think he's like one of those characters, like he's just seen so much that everything is just like whatever to him, you know? But why I like him is because he's not the most powerful like sorcerer or a magician, but he has like a crafty spell for pretty much any occasion. You know what I mean? So, I think that's part of the reasons why Constantine is a pretty cool character. Everyone got super quiet.
I'm still here. I don't care about Constantine. Forget Constantine. So I didn't have nothing to say. When they say if you have nothing to say, don't say nothing nice, right? If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. So forget Constantine. Forget Constantine. Forget Spawn. Forget all them characters. If you want to get real with it, we're gonna talk about the Marvel characters. Or we talk about everything. Bring up Luffy. Woo!
So
before we go to Luffy, that's like a 10-year breakdown. When I ask you about something new, I want you to think about it. So I've been watching Demon Slayer, right?
Wait, hold on. Don't use each other's government's names.
I've been watching Demon Slayer.
What
And,
happened?
as I've been watching, I was thinking of what you guys think about Demon Slayer. Have anybody seen that?
Oh no,
Yeah, of course.
have we seen it? Demon Slayer. Well,
Come on, bro.
I think Steve
You
put
know.
me onto it.
Yep, Steve put me onto that too.
Sorry, playtime. Playtime put
Playtime.
me on. Playtime.
Yeah, playtime.
Playtime put me onto it.
I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that to come back. They put a hold on that. I'm tight. I've been waiting.
Yeah, I kind of got spoiled though. I did.
Hey, just to get in there real quick. Ally Green says, "Country boy, where are the food pics?" So I think you need to put up a food pic as your avatar, Country boy, because they're looking for the chicken and lobster and all that stuff. So put up an avatar there, bro.
What do you call it? Dirty dumplings? Dirty dumplings? What was it? I don't know. Fire, son. He made some steak and some dirty dumplings.
No, it. This chicken.
Cut it out.
I don't.
This looking dumb good. And then he made the wings. I was like, yo, them wings looked fire, son.
Oh shoot! First of all, that was chicken back that they call the steak, and I forgot.
The wings that you I think you recorded those, right, Zen? The wings when we did
The wings.
Yeah, he did the wings. Yes, he did the wings. Yeah. So you're gonna have to put up a picture because they asking about it in the chat. So you gotta put a picture of the
Demon
food.
Slayer though is done after. It's just gonna show that movie. That movie's the last of it. It's done after that.
It's not
We
gonna.
even done. Like no more.
No, it's done. They're gonna end it with that because everybody's gonna fight on that train essentially, and like off the train or whatever.
Mhm.
What the heck?
Hold on. Let me jump to the comments. Z Collect said he's depressed. Soul trying to live. So I think he's talking about Constantine, going back to Constantine. And oh my, there's a lot of some great characters outside of Marvel. Oh yeah, there's definitely a lot of great characters outside of Marvel for sure.
I'm Batman, baby. I'm Batman.
But yeah,
I mean,
I got spoiled for Demon Slayer though, so it's too late for me now.
All right.
I watched a YouTuber and no, not a YouTuber. Well, he's a YouTuber, but what was I watching? And I spoiled it. I knew he was gonna spoil it, but I kept on watching. You know, it's like one of those things when you're like, I know what I got to do, but I'm just gonna keep going. Okay, country boy putting up the food on deck.
ooh, all right.
Sexy. So everyone, if you're watching this at a later time, or if you're not watching this, check out Country Boy Kitchen. A lot of good Jamaican food. All of the videos are just gonna make you hungry though, so get ready for that.
Get some dirty dumplings, bro.
It's not dirty dumplings.
You know, everything is always dead in this house. You know,
Oh,
Put them back on the charger.
everything is always dead. The iPad.
It's funny you say that because my next video that's dropping Friday is all about dirty gas. So look out for that. Yeah, but so he's saying that Demon Slayer is basically done.
Yeah, Demon Slayer is done. It's done. The lady stopped because it's a lady manga artist, and she didn't want it to be too long, and she didn't realize it was gonna blow up like that. But she wanted to stay true to like her word. So basically, what she did was she said, I'm gonna only make this, and I'm not gonna, feed into like how it is when an anime does well, and they're like, oh well, season 2, oh he's not really dead, he's really alive. Because in Demon Slayer, the way it ends, I didn't watch all of it, but some of it, dudes is getting just bodied. Like main characters done.
Yeah.
People you didn't think gonna die, dead. Like everybody just getting murdered. So, but it definitely ends. There's no way it's gonna continue unless they just do like a reboot, which is possible because after episode 19 changed the game. Episode 19 changed the game for everybody. Everybody was crying off of that one.
Oh man, I'm sitting there waiting, thinking I'm excited. I'm saying yes, this is something I'm.
Well, the movie's gonna be like 2 hours long. I think 2 hours, something like that. So that's like essentially 4 episodes. So it would just be like a final 4 episode kind of thing.
So he's supposed to. Does he go against what's his name in the movie?
Muzan?
Yeah.
But he has to. It's crazy how everything this happens. It just goes down. So I don't know, because it's. Oh, let me see. Eliana, it ends like that, right? On the train.
So on the train, they fight that guy that's on top of the train.
Oh no, don't tell him what happens.
Oh, sorry.
Just like on the train.
Ooh, yeah.
Like everything ends there, and that they fight in that area, right? The train and off the train and stuff like that, right?
No.
Yo, is there like an echo?
Yeah, there's a no.
They fight Muzan.
I got an echo on my side.
Yeah,
That's
but
probably
it
what's
ends
going
with
on.
that movie, right?
Are you?
Yeah,
They fight Muzan. Not on the train, but after the train fighting, I guess. But it ends with that movie though.
Oh man, that's kind of disappointing because I feel like that show could have went forever. That should have been what One Piece is. Demon Slayer should have been going that long.
Yeah. Country boy, you don't feel like watching it no more?
Well, Luffy. I mean, One Piece.
No, Demon Slayer.
I'm tight. 'Cause I'm gonna be watching to get my heart broken, man. I messed up. I'm tight. I finally find something I like.
Damn.
You know? 'Cause I've been watching that, and then I was watching Shield. What's it called? Hero Shield.
What's that?
What's it called? Hero Shield. Let me find it. I've been so crazy on this. I'm trying to get into all these animes that I haven't seen.
Just watch Black Clover, baby. That's it. Black Clover can fill that void for you.
Black Clover, yeah, that's a good one too. Oh, Steven, tell him about that cooking joint. I mean, Playtime, tell him about that cooking joint.
Well, you gotta remember my name on YouTube is my name, so it's like whatever, that's just life.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, mine too. So it don't matter.
I'm gonna people gonna steal my identity. It's fine. I'm gonna get
that cooking
Safe Lock or Fake Lock or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, Safe Lock. Yeah.
Can I put links into the chat?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll put in the link to the chat. Put the thing there.
Yeah, put that one up for Country Boy, because that one he might, well, because he does cook, he might like that one. So
I'm not gonna like it.
Oh, it's like a.
You said that's why you're not gonna like it?
Yeah.
That joint fire, bro. That joint fire. They be making the grand joints out of grass.
You know where I've been waiting to come back, Steve? You ever seen Vinland Saga?
Oh, Vinland Saga?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it because it's not on Crunchyroll, but I know it's a great anime though for sure.
Oh man, with Torfin and Torres,
yeah.
I've been waiting for that to come back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you all would love that anime, like 100% would love that anime.
That's the type of stuff. What's it? The Unknown.
I haven't watched it, so I don't even.
I think I posted to the chat.
Yeah, I see it, and then it went to me. I guess for me to verify it first, and then hold on.
Make sure they don't PO. Make sure not a PO. You feel me?
Yeah.
I
put it in
of the Shield Hero. Have you seen that?
Oh, you posted it. I guess you can't post to the live comments.
You know what?
In here, you can only post to the private chat.
I've watched it because they say it's quote unquote like what is that? What is that word I'm looking for? Anyway, watch Goblin Slayer. Forget all of that, man. Just watch Goblin Slayer, kill some goblins, and you'll be good.
Yeah. Goblin Slayer is
the truth.
Yeah, man, kids cannot watch that anime like at all.
Was it X-rated?
It's yeah.
Oh, shit.
Rated G for gritty.
The first episode is like, I think it's the first episode. There is a rape scene, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. First episode,
and that's it.
Yeah.
But after that, though, it's. I mean, it constantly goes through the series, but it's a purpose, though. You know what I mean? They're trying to procreate.
Right.
Like it's not like they're not doing it because it's pleasure like good to them. They're doing it because they're trying to. They're doing it to procreate.
Right. It's just
like called? I've seen Goblin Slayer.
Fire.
Yeah, Goblin Slayer.
I'm waiting for that to come back.
Yeah, that's coming back. It should come back in December, the winter time. They said.
Oh my god, I hope so. That's the end when everybody was fighting all those goblins when it was attacking the farm.
Mm-hmm.
And it ended there where he went to chase off the head goblin. That's fire. I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, Goblin Slayer is good.
That's not
He's mad OP.
Yeah. Imagine if Goblin Slayer, Demon Slayer, and Like all of those anime came out at the same time.
It's crazy. Crazy. What's the name is
No.
still going?
Nah, just say
Black
some.
Clover is still going.
I haven't even watched Black Clover, to be honest.
I like it with Ashtar, and it's really good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Black
good.
Hope's fire, man. Surpass your limits, Andre. Whoop. Surpass your limits and watch it.
I gotta delete the stream now.
We failed. We failed mad times.
Like they gotta.
People don't use Z in
No,
and then
Ali,
comment.
he's not justifying. We're not justifying a rape. It's just that in that
Anime, that's
they are
their purpose.
Yeah, they are trying to
Procreate.
yeah procreate. I can't even say the word procreate in order to gain more goblins. It just happens that the goblins are
All about perspective, Ali. You also got to remember that rape isn't cool, yeah, but they don't view it as rape, do they? It's
No,
everything is perspective.
yeah, because the
And-
goblins they don't even talk.
So it'd be stupid if they just say, "Hey, can we go out to eat?" And and take them on dates. It's stupid.
Wait, what?
That's how the show goes.
I know, girl. You need to join the chat so we can hear you and say what up.
Who? What?
Homegirl Ali, man.
Ali,
Oh.
Ali, you want to join the chat?
AG City.
I give you the link.
Oh boy.
Don't work, Ali. Don't trust it.
Share everything.
The link does work.
It really does, though.
I know. I don't know what you just gotta say allow. You just gotta press yes. I allow.
So it's not that. When I got kicked out a while ago, I was trying to go back in, and I kept on clicking and watching the show. I'm like, why am I watching the show?
What for what?
It's up higher. The link is up higher.
What you talking about? One Piece?
No. A while ago when I
The link. You talk about the link to get in.
Oh,
the link
Yeah.
you sent, but I clicked on the wrong one. So
Ali said maybe next time.
Okay.
yeah. So what's all right? Let's get back to the superhero. What's the best superhero overall? Right?
Oh God.
That's perspective based too. It depends on how the argument goes. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh. That I don't know. You can't even what you want to say. The limit.
I'm guys might put me out the room after I say this.
Wait, we couldn't
Say it
hear
again.
The best. I think you might kick me out the room after you hear this.
All right, the best. You said the best one, but you might get kicked out of the group when we hear it. All right, go
Yeah.
shoot.
So I think Batman is the best superhero.
You won't get kicked out.
Yeah, you won't get.
You won't get kicked out of that.
You can make an
That.
argument for that.
You're probably about
I mean-
to summon people.
Yeah.
Um,
That was good. I mean, yeah. The man don't got no powers, and he still hold his own. I mean, what can we say?
He's the only one that has basically have all the weakness and the secrets to everybody he works with. Right? He has everybody's kryptonite basically, right? He has everybody. He knows how to defeat everybody.
mhm.
Correct.
My
Well,
opinion-
yeah. All right. On his team, I guess. Right.
Yeah.
no,
honestly.
remember, I don't think it's just on his team. He's a scholar. He got everybody. He got enemies. He knows all the enemies. He always knows everybody's background. Once he faces enemy, he basically do everything possible to get everybody.
But I mean, he has to. This could. Oh man.
How many new characters do villains do Batman have? Like it's the same ones just rotated. There's nobody new. You got Bane, Joker, Two-Face, Poison Ivy, and some that scary mask, the scary dude that's throw the powder and yeah, them nigga. Like it's the same guys over and over. And part of the reason they're them is because of him anyway. So it don't even matter. So it's like
And
I mean, put him up against like Wolverine now. He's dead, bro. The Hulk, he's dead.
But going back because I know we're about to get into it right now in a little bit. That's the argument though that a lot of people have. Like Batman is what caused the downfall of Gotham even further. Like without Batman, we wouldn't have certain characters. like Scarecrow
Two-Face.
and Two-Face and all of them. So
He created all them suckers.
a lot of people are saying like without his interference of becoming Batman, we wouldn't have Gotham be so, grim and so like hellish. It is what it is, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would say Batman is the best. He's one of the best.
Doesn't that make him the best?
Huh?
But doesn't that make him the best though? He can create and defeat at the same time. He can make these cycles.
No. So no,
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what you got to do, country boy? Like just hear what type of people they say will beat him, and make a plan of how he could beat him, like kind of like a death battle kind of thing, but just like in your own words of how he would beat him. So like you said Hulk, right? So I would think of like, oh, he would have the antidote. He would make an antidote to the what they call it, the serum, and it's go like whatever, I got you.
No, he said
Wolverine. But he would have to make like a I said the Hulk and Wolverine, but he would have to make like a serum. I mean a needle strong enough to pierce the Hulk's skin.
He can maybe make a gas. He Batman. He can make anything. So
all right, you know what? Oh yeah, this is about to be a battle. So we're gonna take out Wolverine. We're gonna take out Batman. I mean Wolverine. And Hulk. And we're gonna go to how about Mr. Manhattan? And we're gonna go to the Living Tribunal.
We're done.
No, but that's graphic novels, man. I'm not talking about no whack graphic novels.
Nah, okay. Mr. Manhattan is not graphic novel.
No, it's not graphic novel.
That's graphic. Whack.
Okay, fine.
A graphic novel essentially is a comic book, but graphic novel is more like a man, whatever. Anyway, the point is, Wolverine, all he got to do is picture Jean Grey.
Okay. There you go. Okay,
like Jean Grey, I got her because I'm waiting, and I got
Franklin
her.
Richards. Franklin Richards.
You're wallet.
How about Franklin Richards though?
Franklin Richards.
I got
versus Batman. We're talking about. Oh, we're still going against Batman.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
See, but essentially, then Batman will get somebody to beat him. That's what Batman does.
You would have to pay somebody to beat him.
You know, I bet pay nobody because he'll just beat somebody else and say, "Yo, I could beat you," and you don't want me to beat you, then you got to beat.
But who was beating Franklin? Who was beating him?
Somebody's out there. I just gotta review his powers and go to my lockbook.
He had to kill himself. He had to kill himself off to get out of the comic book. He literally had to kill himself to get out of the comics. Nobody could beat Franklin.
All jokes aside, like I heard Dr. Manhattan. There's no one beating Dr. Manhattan.
That's what I'm saying. Who's beating? Yeah.
The only people who could beat Dr. Manhattan are like people with the equivalent type of power set and mindset, like that combination.
Franklin is beating him.
Dr. Manhattan?
Hell yeah.
Nah, I think
because he could make the same universes just like Manhattan. He could do the same things.
Well, currently he remember Franklin Richards is still a kid. I think it would be more of a battle if it's like future Franklin Richards versus Dr. Manhattan.
Okay. All right. So what about Living Tribunal?
Living Tribunal versus who?
Mr. Dr. Manhattan.
I would still go with Dr. Manhattan.
What about the Watcher?
No.
The Watcher's not powerful. I mean, he's no. He's powerful. All right, I'm about to bring up a picture of the Watcher. He's powerful, but he's not.
Beating Dr. Manhattan though.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, the Watcher just watches.
Watch Batman beat up, man. Okay.
All right, let me bring up this quick picture of this guy, the Watcher.
You know, I just realized there's a lot of superhero out there to beat Superman.
Check it out though.
Wait, that's not the Watcher. This is Watcher.
No,
Spectra can take down Dr. Manhattan, bro.
Spectra? Oh, the Spectre.
Yep.
I still beg to differ.
Oh, that's some Demon Slayer.
Galactus could take down Doctor.
I put up the wrong pic. Galactus definitely not.
Oh no. All right.
All right, going back to
Molecule Man.
Oh no. Wait. The Watch wait, Dr. Manhattan versus the Molecule Man?
Yeah.
I think that's a great battle because they have similar power types in like molecule
Control all the
manipulation.
energy. Yep.
But I'm going by the psychology, and I think the molecule man is a little bit more unstable.
All right,
and
fine.
and because I think that he's more emotional, so he'll make mistakes based on like he'll make human mistakes. You know what I mean? But Dr. Manhattan is a little bit beyond that.
Okay, I got you right now. This conversation is done. You can't make no excuse for this dude. The Beyonder will beat Dr. Manhattan. No holds down. That he's dead. That's it.
No, the Beyonder will not take out.
What are you talking about right now? Oh my gosh. The Beyonder would smash Dr. Manhattan. Listen, Dr. Manhattan's alright, bro, but he's not Suavemente, bro.
Who's the Beyonder again? Put him up.
The Beyonder? Hold on.
I can't remember.
But
Beyonder,
you know why you probably said that though, Andre? The Beyonder and Molecule Man is both not stable in their head. Oh, what about? I don't think so, but maybe I'll check it out. Dark Side.
Dark Side versus who?
Dr. Manhattan.
Oh, definitely not. That's not even a battle. This is the
okay, fine. Dark Phoenix
versus Dr. Manhattan. Yeah. Still not a battle.
Oh my goodness.
Because technically, the Molecule Man could destroy the Phoenix. Well, technically, he could. I don't know if he would.
Superman Prime 1 million.
Superman Prime 1 million versus Dr. Manhattan.
Everybody I'm saying is going to be against Dr. Manhattan. Yep.
Huh.
Y'all can look him up right now. Superman Prime 1 million.
So Superman Prime is basically a Superman, or our current Superman in Earth 1 universe, who basically went into the sun for like 1 million years.
Mm-hmm.
And then, which is like ridiculous in terms of like power consumption, because now he's like part and partial to like the sun. I would still go with Dr. Manhattan.
What the? Okay, fine. Odin.
Nah, same thing.
Bro, I'm bringing gods up in this journey. You still telling me Dr. Manhattan with his little glowing belly button could beat everybody?
His belly.
Definitely Odin.
Okay, fine. Dr. Fate.
Nah, same thing. Because remember, spells and things like that are just another form of like tapping into something else, right? And which is another form of tapping into molecules, just mixing them up in different ways. And
okay, fine. Wait, cut you off again. Does he have? Because I don't know his powers that well. I know he can control certain things, but does he have telepathic powers?
Who?
Dr. Manhattan.
No, actually he doesn't.
Woo!
No, but I know what you're about to say.
Oh yeah, you already know. I'm gonna bring them up. Why couldn't Dark Phoenix beat him then? Dark Phoenix could beat him. Professor X probably could beat him right in his wheelchair. Talk about come here,
Definitely
baby.
not.
I got some cookies.
No, because you remember the only his power set isn't telepathy, right? Hey, hey, who's that? Logan gotta have a code name. Logan.
Oh shoot, Logan is on the stream.
And that's it. He's out.
and that's how y'all know Wolverine is the best. But yeah, but
we gotta, if you have any kids, we gotta change your name. Steven. His name is Logan. We gotta get a new name.
All right, Lewis. Later. I know you said bye, but later.
What you gonna name the kid? What you name? Country Boy?
What
you said you gonna name the kid?
I was gonna have a next kid and name him Logan, but it's been taken already. Steven beat me.
Yeah, bro. He named him Logan, bro. You gotta pick another superhero, bro. Sorry. Named him Logan after Wolverine, bro. So that's every time I think about it. Wolverine. You said Mufasa? Lewis, later, bro. Be safe.
Yeah,
but who? All right, going back.
Yeah, he could tell. Okay. Adam Warlock.
That's not even a fight either.
I'm tired of you.
Because these are weaker. Not well. Adam Warlock is not weak, so he's far.
He's not. You know he's not.
But in terms of, huh?
Oh, he's not on the level of power wise when it comes to.
No, he's not. He's not like on the level, but he's powerful. But Adam Warlock is a really good battle. People wouldn't say this, but Adam Warlock versus Batman would be a good battle in terms of like planning, because they're both like high level planners. Like Adam Warlock is like a ridiculous planner, like really ridiculous planner. He's powerful in his own right, but in terms of planning, his one of his recent comic books, not recent comic books, but when Thanos gained all of the power of the beyond, not the beyonder, of all of the cosmic beings, and I guess what they would say is God himself, the one above all. When he gained those abilities, it was Adam Warlock who beat him, but it wasn't beating him by like, here, my powers versus your powers. Is like coming up with a plan. You know what I mean? So,
all right. CB, I don't know if you guys check out CBR.com. CBR.com has Marvel characters. All right, so this is what I read about the Beyonder, which I did bring up, right? It says, when it comes to the Beyonder, there are two things to look at: his full power potential and the nerfs that happened after Secret Wars 2. When looking at the full power that Beyonder has, he could easily beat Dr. Manhattan with little competition. Everything that the Beyonder proved he could accomplish, including destroying all multi-universes, supersedes what Dr. Manhattan had even accomplished in Rebirth. What people have to note about Dr. Manhattan, highlight, is that his powers are based on the laws of physics. As Beyonder proved time and time again, he is not held back by anything concerning physics. Even the Molecule Man, who has been seen as the closest to an equal of anyone in the eyes of Beyonder, was unable to fully defeat him, so there's little chance that Dr. Manhattan could hold a candle to him either. There you go.
I still disagree, because all things.
Oh my goodness!
Because all things are still binded by molecules themselves, no matter what. Even if it's a spell or not.
But Beyonder don't need no physics, bro.
Yeah,
Beyonder
he does, though. All right, so in the sense that he doesn't need a physical body, but Dr. Manhattan was able to change the whole entire landscape of the DC universe, remove everyone's kind of mindset and memories, not memories, but like a whole entire like 10 years, I think it was 10 years of their life, and rearranged their whole entire that whole entire concept for them. So that would mean that includes every single character who does have potential and powers that are around that level of the Beyonder. So he arranged all of their lives too. So that would mean he would be able to tap into reality itself. So even if it's beyond the laws of physics itself, he's tapping into what makes up the laws of physics, which is beyond that, which is actually him manipulating the Beyonder. I try to make it sound cool.
What do you got kicked off? He said.
Who's that?
Steven said he was kicked off.
Mikabusha. What's his name?
Who the heck is that?
Who's that?
That's a mutant?
He's from Marvel.
Mika who?
Is it Mikabusha? He's stronger than the Grandmaster, Galactus.
Who the heck is that?
Wait, what's his ability?
I'll tell you right now.
Sentry could beat him.
Sentry's like really powerful. He's like ridiculously powerful.
Yep.
Because I don't even think we haven't seen like the highest echelon of ability for the Sentry when his other side is out like fully. What's his other side? I can't even remember. The Void.
Sentry has.
Yeah, the Void.
Yeah, the Void. Sentry turns into the Void, right?
Yeah. So in one of the
that's how it works. Yeah.
Yeah, he turns into, or the Void takes over, but but they fuse together though, and I think right before we saw him again in Annihilation, Scourge, which is one of the comic books that came out, and he wasn't fused. So I'm gonna type in a picture of the Sentry.
Okay, so how about the Grandmaster, right? This is the Grandmaster, the eternal ancient being that cannot die, has a supernatural physical characteristic. and ability to
Grandmaster.
bring the dead back to life. He's also
Hmm.
he's vastly intelligent and powerful.
I don't know who that is.
And then Magus.
The
That could
Magus
be
is the Magus is just a future version, a future evil version of Adam Warlock.
yeah, but they're saying that it says not to be confused with his son, Adam Warlock. Magus' power is compatible to that of Galactus. He can become virtually any substance, any size, any shape, color, enhance shape, shift. He's immortal and also teleport. He's
Yeah.
into,
So my thing when I think about those characters that like have like high levels of power is like, all right, so I could have the same abilities as my son, right? In terms of powers, but or let me not use my son. I could have the same powers as the guy across the street. Like I have two arms, I have two legs, right? But who could use them more efficiently is what I'm going by. Like the psychology of who could use their powers more efficiently.
So
So that's
Sentry
why
can't beat him, or
can't be.
Captain Atom can't beat Doctor Manhattan. Yeah.
Well, no.
You know what? I'm done. Anybody I bring up, you gonna say? I'll say you gonna say
No, but
Doctor Manhattan can beat everybody.
they said one above all could beat him.
the
Yeah,
one
he
of,
could beat him.
yeah, no, the one above all could be. But all right. So here's the other thing, though. We haven't seen like the highest levels of ability for the one above all, and we haven't seen the highest ability for Doctor Manhattan. Nor have we seen the highest ability for, I guess, the one above all for the DC universe too.
Okay.
But if I was just to like think and say like who would win, I would definitely say the one above all would be Doctor Manhattan for sure.
Man, you're supposed to be Sentry, Captain Atom. Definitely could beat him. Sentry, could beat him because Sentry got the powers. It says I'm reading right now. It says Sentry has the powers of
Yeah.
Doctor Manhattan plus more. Whatever Sentry need at the time happens. So if he needs the powers to beat Doctor Manhattan, it will just happen.
No,
right there.
He could, but he doesn't have the mentality to do it. That's my argument. Like,
Oh my goodness.
He's thinking like, oh, like first and foremost, I'm gonna fight you with my fist. And Dr. Manhattan was like, no, actually, I'm gonna turn your hands into a bunny.
Right, but then if Sentry needs his hands back from a bunny into big boulders or whatever power he needs, even if it's a laser beam through his eye to get rid of Dr. Manhattan, he can do that. That's his power. You know that's his power. And we're not even talking about the Void. We're just talking about Sentry. You know he's too much.
No, I'm talking about the Void too, though.
No, but the Void would have killed Dr. Manhattan by just talking.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
Yo, country boy. I'm picking top. These are all top tier characters I'm picking right now. Like, I don't know if you know these guys, but these are top tier. Captain Atom, the Void, Sentry.
So this is a picture of the Sentry when he fused with the Void, when they became one, and they were just like, let's just do this.
Oh, word?
Yeah, but then we never saw him again, though.
Yeah, because didn't they have to kill him off?
No, they didn't. He beat he beat all of the Avengers and then went off into space, and then we never saw him again. Like literally never saw him again.
Character, because remember, when they make them OP characters,
absolutely
they can't write anything because technically when they're in that's like putting Franklin Richards and him in a story.
Yep.
Wait, wasn't there a time that what happened?
Not with both of them.
No, Franklin Richards didn't have to help out to stop the Void. All right, maybe I'm thinking maybe that's what they should have done.
But it's like that guy in the X-Men. I forgot his name, but he's like they had to do time travel in order to undo him or kill him when he was a baby, type of thing.
Who that?
No, or I'm about to tell you his. It's gonna come to me in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, he's like an all-powerful reality warping type of mutant, and they basically
he's a part of the X-Men, or he's a villain.
Well,
Eternity?
No. No, he's both. He's I guess he's one of those characters who's like, oh, like I'm good, but then like my powers are getting crazy, and I think everyone is going against me, so I'm crazy too. That type of thing.
Yeah,
Um,
typical.
yeah. So, but
What's the name of God of Evil? The God of Evil and Chaos. What's his name?
who?
What's the
The
name
god
of
of
the
evil
God of
and
Evil
chaos.
and Chaos?
Is
Yeah.
that the devil dude? Morpheus?
Pronounce his
No.
name. It's Mikaboshi. Mikaboshi. I don't know how to pronounce
Hold
Oh,
on.
I didn't even see this. Ali said, "Wait." Ali said, "I vote for Zatanna. She wins." Zatanna is powerful. She's a powerful magician. But she
He
doesn't
gonna go
have.
against you. I don't know if yeah, he gonna go against you, Ali. So don't even worry about it. Pick up anybody. You can say God. He's gonna say, "Yep, nope, you can't go against God." Sorry.
But
See, there's a but. But negates everything you say before it. Always remember that. English.
she has to talk to do her spells,
Oh my
and
goodness.
certain characters would just cover her mouth.
Bro. I don't care what you say right now, man. What they call it could definitely Sentry could definitely do it. Molecule Man could definitely do it.
They said Beyond could beat her.
I know to be honest. I said that. Come on, I said that from the beginning.
Beyond could beat him, but I don't think so.
Beyond could beat Dr. Manhattan. What the?
All right, here's the thing.
The only person that's stronger than the Beyonder is one above all.
Say that again.
He said the only
I said
person that's
one
stronger
above
than Beyond.
all is stronger than the Beyonder. He's the only one that's stronger than the Beyonder.
No, there's a lot of people stronger than the Beyonder, technically. But
Captain Adam.
He's stronger than Living Tribunal. He's stronger than Eternity. He's stronger than Franklin. He's stronger than Phoenix Force.
Wait, who's stronger than Franklin?
Beyonder.
Oh, the Beyonder. You know, I'm gonna be super honest. I don't know enough about the Beyonder to accurately like argue for him.
I don't think he's stronger than no Franklin Richards. If Franklin Richards at his future, because I think they did do that, right, Andre? When he's in the future, when they actually brought him to the future and he's actually knows how to use powers and stuff.
Yeah,
he's not no stronger to be. I mean, I don't feel so. Living Tribunal, as I said before, though, could definitely defeat Dr. Manhattan. Like, bro, like, why are we arguing right now? Well, we're not arguing. I'm just arguing Zen right here because he just totally decimates any character I put up against Dr. Manhattan as if he's like the best. Like we know out here the best cook right now is Country Boy. That's like me putting up all these people else out here talk about they better than Country Boy. No, he's the best. So what I'm saying is,
I only mentioned Dr. Manhattan because you mentioned him. So, but I'm telling you, all these characters that could beat Dr. Manhattan. You telling me no? I told you, Living Tribunal. You're like, nah, he can't do it. He can't do it. Nah, bro. Nah. But nah. Captain. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Mickey Mouse. Nah. Like nobody.
I'm gonna jump out. If you guys are on later, I'm gonna jump back on.
All right,
later, bro.
All right, later, man.
The
Marquis of Death is a character who I would throw into that battle, though. He's a super powerful character, the Marquis of Death.
Who?
The Marquis of Death.
Okay.
Because he's just super powerful.
Check this out. It says right here, right? Same CBR website, cbr.com.
They're typing up.
It says, when it comes to their place in the universe, Dr. Manhattan may be one of the most powerful beings on Earth, but the Living Tribunal is one of the most powerful beings in existence. There are very few people who come close to the power of the Living Tribunal, and Dr. Manhattan is not one of those people. I know what I'm talking about, man. Stop playing, Zen. Stop playing. Living Tribunal could just snap his fingers and there would be no Dr. Manhattan. He's the reason that Dr. Manhattan's here. Remember, Dr. Manhattan was a mistake. They had a lab accident and poof, he's there. Forget him. Dr. Manhattan cannot beat Franklin Richards. Dr. Manhattan cannot beat none of them guys that I picked up. Like it's impossible. Oh, Dr. Manhattan can't even beat Silver Surfer.
He definitely could beat Silver Surfer.
Nah, bro. Nah, I'm telling you. They're on the same level. This joint right here says they're on the same level. It says when it comes to the Marvel universe, the one character closest in comparison to Doctor
Y'all can
Manhattan
hear me?
is the Silver Surfer.
My
Yeah,
bad.
Y'all can't hear me? Y'all
Yeah.
can't hear me?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was just saying the whole time that, you know, Zen is just basically just saying, oh, you know, everybody can't beat him, whatever, because that's his choice. This is his personal opinion at this point. So
Yeah, that's
It
it.
is. And that's
personal
why
opinion.
That's why Dr. Manhattan wins.
That's fine. That's fine.
Because I'm picking some good characters to put up against. But he's talking about
it's your
but
street, bro. It's your street, bro. No beef. No beef. I don't want no problems with your streams. I don't want no problems with your streams.
No, we gotta get to ground level characters. These cosmic beings and stuff like that are
They don't
just
count, man. They don't
Yeah,
count.
'cause
These bees don't count.
yeah, because they're
But you talk about you talk about characters that could beat him. So I'm gonna bring out characters that could beat him. I
No,
picked
we-
Franklin Richards. Who
we
said
need
no.
to go back to Batman. We were on Batman.
Batman
Characters-
can't beat Doctor Manhattan.
Huh?
Batman cannot beat Doctor Manhattan.
Well, it depends.
Oh my! Here we go. Oh boy!
Nah, I don't know.
Dang well,
Because
whatever Batman
Batman-
has,
yeah,
he
he's
has
a
to
plot-
move. Like, yeah, he can't. He
He's a
would have
plot
to think
device.
about it.
Yeah, he's a plot device. So, which is I love Batman, but if it's him in a room versus Doctor Manhattan is gonna win for sure. But I don't know.
You know what's funny though? Believe it or not, as we just said, CBR.com,
Mhm.
number 2 on their list that could beat Doctor Manhattan, because they do have it here,
Mhm.
is Batman. It
See?
says, but we know he has to take time. It says Batman can
Right.
beat anyone if given enough time to prepare.
Right.
Yes, it is something that DC Comics has used to great effect over the years, but it's what the Cape Crusader needs in order to become as strong as the godlike characters that he fights alongside. However, if there's one reason that Batman can beat Dr. Manhattan, it is because he is brilliant strategist and can exploit weaknesses. First, Dr. Manhattan is conflicted much of the time. He has left rather than fight on many occasions. Batman is the perfect hero to leave doubts in the mind of Dr. Manhattan in order to win without even having to fight. Secondly, Batman just needs to investigate to see that Adrian, whatever his last name is, used whatever tachyons to block
Mhm.
Manhattan's ability and then use those to his advantages. Whoa, there you go.
I
you
agree.
go.
I
you
agree,
go.
but no. So that explanation, I 100% agree. But he didn't do it though in the recent comic books.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the whole DC rebirth was because of Dr. Manhattan. He intervened with all of their lives and kind of retconned like the last 10 years. Like the whole New 52, when they were doing DC New 52 comic books, basically
Yeah.
Dr. Manhattan was like, nah, chill. That's all erased. So when they rebooted the series, basically they were saying that Dr. Manhattan was the one who changed all of their lives. And Batman was there. So, but the thing is, I definitely agree with that explanation. Like, if Batman had known that it was Dr. Manhattan that was messing with their lives, then I believe that he would have beat him. Because the whole tachyon thing, I definitely agree that, well, if Dr. Manhattan could have been made with the tachyons that basically made his body, then there has to be some kind of counter to that. Yeah,
Or
to
counter,
reverse
yeah.
it.
Yeah. Oh, you know who they have on this list as number 1? I'm not sure they put them in order though, but they have on this list Squirrel Girl.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I did not even know there was a Squirrel Girl 1. 2, I didn't know she was unbeatable. That I didn't know. That she beat Thanos, Galactus, and
Doctor Doom too.
yeah, I didn't know that.
She's one of those characters that she's like a lucky rabbit, like one of those type of things.
Like long shot in them guys.
No, yeah, but it's like she's a parody type of character. Let me look her up. Because all she could do, I don't even have to look it up. She has like agility and things like that. She has all of the abilities a
And
squirrel
she has
would have,
squirrels.
and
Yeah,
she could communicate with the squirrels. But I think she's more of a parody character. Like, oh, I slipped and I fell on a banana, so it fell on top of Galactus, and then he slipped and fell into the sun. That type of thing, and I beat him.
I got it. Okay.
Like he's one of those characters. She's one of those characters.
Walking across.
But yeah, I know.
I don't have nobody else. I know I won though.
Cyclops could beat everyone. I'm just kidding. He can't.
Oh my gosh.
He can't.
Right.
He can't.
I was
But
not gonna start that argument right there. Okay, so,
nah, I know he can't. But
I mean, nah, he can't. Not even thinking about it. Nah, he can't.
Nah, he can't. But there's a lot of characters that I think have potential, but the writers have to like tap into it. You know what I mean? Like Shadowcat, Kate Pride. Like I think.
You think, yeah, Kate Pride. I don't know though, because she don't have nothing but she could just go through go through the walls and stuff.
Because that guy from My Hero Academia has the same abilities that she has, permeation, and he could phase people
with her.
Like if she, like, I don't know, she's not an Omega level mutant or whatever like that. But
no.
But if she could phase like a whole surrounding area, like, to the core, she could beat a whole bunch of people. Like,
she just has to know how to use it properly, because that guy uses it pretty good.
Yeah.
So imagine like bullets is shooting, or he needs to like dodge one hit, then hit. Yeah, he could. I mean, it's a girl though, so when it come to like the way they wrote her character,
right?
She wasn't like it wasn't like who could I like a Rogue. Like Rogue wouldn't be scared. You know what I'm saying? Rogue would
right.
So that's what I'm saying.
Well, she's growing up now, so they've written her like really good. Kitty Pride, because like she was against like a whole bunch. She's like the leader of the Marauders, and she went against a whole bunch of like soldiers. She phased like a gun into someone's leg. Like she was using her abilities the way it should be used, like in terms of like martial arts combined with permeation. Like, so it's pretty good. Ali says, "What about villains? Skeletor versus Magneto." Magneto definitely wins.
Pretty easily too.
Yeah. Skeletor. You know what? I can't even remember if Skeletor had any abilities. Like, did he have any abilities? Like, besides like tapping into like dark energy?
Who that?
Skeletor from like the He-Man universe.
Oh my gosh! No, she did not. Skeletor?
Yes, yeah, Skeletor. I can't even remember like his abilities, so I can't
right now. Because
yeah,
I I would never.
I know. I kind of like that.
That's like me saying Red Skull right now.
Yeah, this is Skeletor. But what powers does like? All right, hold on. I gotta type in powers.
Yeah, let's see what he says about powers. What powers do Skeletors have? Sorcery.
Huh.
That's it. Yeah, Skeletor is an accomplished sorcerer, capable of many magical feats. The most common use of his magic comes in the form of energy blast, fire from his havoc staff. Though he has been known to conjure magical constructs, teleport, freeze people and objects in place, even transmute objects. Yeah, that's it. Wait, what about Skeletor? What? We're talking about him, or he's going against people?
No, Ali said Skeletor versus Magneto.
Magneto.
I say Magneto.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, but if you take the electric stick thing from him, as you said, what happens after that?
Yeah, he's done.
He's done.
I mean, he has, because I'm looking it up too. He does have the ability of like hypnotism, but that's not gonna work against Magneto if he has on his helmet. And
you crazy? Exactly.
I don't think. Not saying that you are for Skeletor anyway, but I think Magneto would win.
Yeah, not Skeletor against Magneto. Nah, Magneto's gonna win. Magneto can hold his own on a. I've only seen Magneto in his aged days anyway. So, but Magneto could hold his own for a lot.
Yeah,
he definitely could go against a couple. He won't go down against a lot of people without a fight. Magneto, definitely. So
And
yeah, because he take the iron out of your dang on blood out of your body. So
exactly.
he's good. Yeah, he's not Omega level, right? They don't put him as Omega
No,
level.
no, he's Omega level. He's on the
Oh,
list. Yeah.
oh, okay. Well, then there you go. So
I'm
there
about
you
to
go.
bring up the whole list because there's a well, it's not a new list, but there's a list of Jonathan Hickman when he wrote X, the House of X and Powers of 10. He had like a list of the Omega level mutants. I'm about to put up a picture of that. Like Storm is an Omega level mutant.
Oh man, I mean,
Uh,
I think about Storm when it comes to the dang on show when it comes used to come on Saturdays
oh man,
when
they
she
didn't
just
do
yeah
it
just yeah.
justice.
I mean, one energy blast and she's just like
I know.
that was like the most that's annoying.
She's like, oh no.
So
I used to hate when she had the claustrophobia.
yeah, that
Um,
was annoying too. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, Storm, like you're like you have all the dang things in the world and you're claustrophobic,
yeah, like you
bro.
just
Put some
like
wind in there, bro.
yeah, you just got there. But she overcame that. But the reason why she's Omega level is because she could tap into any type of weather
Gambit could do it
source.
too.
Yeah, even ones on different planets. So we only have like rain and all of that stuff, but like other planets have like diamond storms and things like that. She could tap into technically any type of weather. Um,
Yeah, like she could make hail come.
uh, Ali said, uh, "Oh, you're talking about
Yeah, she could make
what
hail come down and stuff.
Skeletor has the
Hello?
his." She said his pitch voice could mess with Magneto. um, the Force. All right, here's one: Magneto versus Yoda. I still go with Magneto.
Magneto versus Yoda.
Yeah.
What is the damn force, though?
All right.
Talk to me. What is the force?
All right. So the force has something like basically it's like chi, right? So everything.
Mhm.
Well, no, it's not like chi. That was the worst explanation. Basically, there's living beings called metachlorians, right? So metachlorians are basically what makes up. It's like the power. It's what powers every single living being in the entire universe and galaxy, right? So some people are born with more metachlorians than others, and that leads them to have the ability to tap into the force a little bit more than others, or to even tap into it at all, right? So, but everyone has metachlorians. So I might have, let's say, I have 5 of them, but you have like 10 or 12. So that means you might have the ability to communicate with your metachlorians a lot better than I could, which would give you the ability to move things around, have the force, the quote unquote force, right? Where you could have powers, basically, which is like telekinesis, depending on where you bridge yourself, right? If it's the force leading into the dark side, you kind of pick the side you want. But metachlorians are basically a reference to the mitochondria, which is the powerhouse to all cells. Had to go in my geek mode activated. But yeah, that's metachlorians. But Magneto technically has not metachlorians, but he could tap into the electromagnetic spectrum, which is pretty much everything that binds atoms and everything together. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I don't know. That's a good battle. That's what
I say Magneto.
I still say Magneto because
Yeah, me too.
I'm biased. I'm biased.
Yoda ain't beating no Magneto, bro. Come on, be serious. That little Yoda, you wildin'.
But because you know what, you're going by the movies too. But the books show a different kind of powerhouse. But I'm still gonna say Magneto. Yeah, I'm biased towards this. Like I feel like I understand Magneto more. All right,
You saw Umbrella Academy? The second season's coming out.
What, a trailer?
Nah, there's no trailers coming out. I think before the end of this month, this week or no, next week. I think it's coming out.
For real?
Yeah, and a week after that, Baki. Ugh, thank God.
Wait.
Man.
Baki, what?
Baki, the tournament, the Rikai tournament, this June 4th.
Oh yeah. You talking about yeah. You're gonna like that. You're gonna like that. I feel you're gonna like that tournament.
Wow, we're already about to be in July.
I'm telling you, June's about to get violated and all
Year
that.
is well done.
Oh man, Umbrella Academy. I'm excited for that too.
I am too, but the way it ended just kind of got me tight. But
Me
whatever.
too. I'm not gonna lie. It
And it
felt
was
like
so
it went.
whack.
Yeah, it went kind of left, and I was like, like they made her a little bit too powerful. Slash, I don't know.
She could beat Mr. Man.
the way they were making it seem like, yeah, like I don't know. They made her a little bit too OP towards the end, and I felt like can they even beat her now, or like what is she now?
I don't know.
So I don't know.
Whatever. It is what it is, I guess.
But yeah, Baki, I'm hyped for Baki.
Yeah. That'll send me another training montage for me.
Yeah, I hope.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a situation, that tournament there. Definitely. I liked it. I liked it when I read it in the manga.
All right. Well, about to end the stream because it's been going for 2 hours, and I already said,
shoot.
yeah, no, but not 2 hours because I had started for like an hour though, and then.
Oh yeah, right. Because I came on late because it wasn't working.
Yeah, talking about the links don't work.
No, it wasn't working for me because I had figured out that I had to open it in Firefox. So.
To open it up.
Yeah,
I appreciate this though, man, because work is extra whack working from home. So this definitely made me forget about it for a bit.
Yeah,
I hear that.
definitely. And I got to go right back on the computer and work. So
you do?
I have trainings to do all day, and some days I haven't been doing that a goddamn thing. So, well, I haven't been doing any work. So now I gotta make up for them. So I got like 20 trainings to do, and they all have exams on it, which is why it takes me so long to do it.
Oh, Steve, I didn't even wait. Well, you said that, Hugh. I didn't even see, like, it came in the private chat.
Yeah, I can't post to live.
Oh no,
I can't post to live. So you would have to send it over to the private. Because she was saying he's small but mighty.
Yeah, and you said that he controls all iron in your body.
Because she was saying that he could only he only affects metal. So I'm trying to say iron. So iron in your body, iron in the ground, and the minerals and stuff like all type of iron. So
magno electricity too. So like electricity he could control.
Yep,
exactly. And all that other stuff. So if the electricity is connected to the water, he could essentially control the water because the water has iron in it. So anything that has any type of like iron thing tendencies, he could control.
Yeah.
Watch my AEW though. So we out.
All right. Well, gonna jump on this tomorrow, and a shout out to everyone who joined the chat and is gonna watch the playback a later time. I'm gonna be on again at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Nobody gonna watch this.
You a hater, but we're gonna get. I bet you if this is Mario Maker, we would have like
bro, the Mario Maker community is like
they live, bro.
They actually they are like some gangsters.
Yo,
bro.
they missed you, bro. They missed you, bro. Like they was like,
I don't know, man. Like that community, like they got me scared, man, because they like tough guys. They tough guys over there, man. I don't know.
Yo, Mario Maker community. I'm gonna look at Mario Maker and see what it's all about because these guys be.
It's fun. It's fun.
Rough.
I'm gonna turn off the chat on Friday. No, I was kidding. Oh man.
No more viewer. What they call it? Stages. Just do super expert, and the only people who subscribe to you, that's the only people you do it. Because people just drop in just to see their level played and they leave after.
That's part of the plan, though. That's part of the plan.
Fools.
No, but all right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Shout out to the Unknown and Playtime and Country Boy and Ali. Shout out to you, and shout out to Lewis and Z Collects and Big Smoke. I think you were saying something negative to me in Spanish though, but it's all right. It's all right because I'm on my Duolingo, so watch.
He did?
No, I'm dead serious. No, he didn't say it. He just said something about if I translate that, there's a streamer who is the best, and he has like almost a million views. If I translate that, yeah, and YouTube is like crack. But anyway, this is Zen from Zen World saying peace, love, and prosperity. If you're enjoying my content, give me a like, and if you're not enjoying it, well, you already watched it to hear me say it, so take care. Take care. Peace.